Is AI dangerous?
AI, weaponry system,
Robots are replacing human.
not worry about it. It's going to get smarter, faster. We can't even imagine.
Yeah, people are putting someone else's face on someone else and creating a story just,
Imagine you go to the coffee shop and it's, there's no human, it's a robot.
Our website even necessary anymore with the AI-powered platform? Is coding becoming outdated because of AI?
And being a builder, I'm able to take my idea from concept to reality. Cybersecurity and hacking and taking system down.
Yeah.
It happens. It is a threat right now.
Can AI be more creative than human? ChatGPT is making people lazy. So what are the top tech skills you will need to survive in 2025?
If right now the bank went down or online service went down,
Yeah.
you can imagine the chaos you could create.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Yogii Show. I'm your host Yogesh Gehlot, and today we have an exciting episode with Kaisur Abdo, a skill designer and a web flow developer who loves building amazing websites. We are talking about something huge. Is AI changing everything? Jobs are disappearing, business are evolving, and some people are making millions overnight. The big question is AI dangerous? Will it take your job? Can you be rich using AI? In this episode, we'll uncover the truth about AI, who is at risk, and how can you turn this into an opportunity. Plus, stay till the end. I will share some AI hack that can change your life. So let's get started. Okay, so would you like to introduce yourself to the viewers?
Yeah, sure. My name is Kaisur Abdo. I'm an independent designer and developer. I've been doing this for over 7 years now,
Okay.
in my 7th year, and based in London, UK,
Okay.
and mainly work work remotely with clients all over the world. So based in US, UK, Australia, Europe, and yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. Like you doing really good in the life. That's really nice. Because do you think will AI will take the jobs and make people richer or something?
Yes, I do think so. I think there's tons of opportunities in the
Mhm.
space. AI is definitely here to stay.
Yeah.
We've crossed that threshold. We're not going back. And now it's really finding all the best opportunities with AI. So 100%, loads of money to be made. If, I'd say being able to build a product or a service or something of value has never been easier. And I think AI would definitely help us accelerate in that space.
Okay.
And for sure, there's tons of money to be made.
Oh, that's really good. Like you can make money by if you're using a smart.
Yes, yes. As with everything, I think, previously, building, let's say, a software product or a
Yeah.
tech product might have been very, let's say, difficult. You need an engineer, you need a team. I think with AI, one person could probably build an MVP, get it out to market, test it,
Yes.
sell it, make money. So I think the jump from 0 to 1,
Okay.
it's, I'd say, yeah, it's more democratized. It's never really been easier.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think if you use it in a smart way, there's great opportunities.
That's great. Just go with the right way and the success. Is coding becoming outdated because of AI and no code tools?
I don't think outdated, no, but I think if you've not been able to code before and you want to learn coding and
Yeah.
be able to make products, I think definitely it's gonna make it much easier. And the jump into coding is I think the gap is closed.
Yeah.
So it's not, previously it'd be like top engineers, maybe less than 1% of the world, like 0.1% of the world's population who could code. And now it's going to open it up to many other people. So
Okay.
a much higher percentage of people. And I don't think it'll become obsolete. I think actually learning to code using AI is going to be like, give you incredible powers.
Okay. That's cool. Can AI be more creative than human?
This area I'm not sure about, but it's definitely an area to kind of keep an eye on and see how it plays out. But I
Okay.
think human creativity will always be very, very important. It's something we'll crave. It's something that, I still feel like human creativity will be the leverage we have over AI.
Okay.
But AI is definitely going to get better and better over time. But I think I this is the one I'm least sure about in terms of AI having the biggest impact. I think it will have an impact, but I think uh human always, will find new ways to stay ahead slightly.
Sure. Sure. What are the biggest cybersecurity risk in 2025?
Oh, okay. So, I mean, we live in a world where cybersecurity and hacking and taking system down
Yeah.
of another country, maybe, or, it happens, it exists, it is a threat right now. I think AI will come and maybe bring a slightly bigger threat in that
Yeah.
area because, can I build an AI weaponry system that can, attack multiple systems? I don't know, but like it's definitely cybersecurity in terms of like hacking and taking systems down
Yeah.
and having, a world where we have all of our information, all of our important things online. It's definitely the biggest threat for sure.
True, true.
Being exposed in that area. If right now the bank went down, or um,
That's all the cybersecurity
yeah,
reasons.
people don't carry, your banking, or your some other online service went down.
Yeah.
You can imagine the chaos, like you could create.
So is the metaverse dead or something bigger coming?
I think, I think potentially something bigger coming. I think AI will probably be able to bring something, incredible there. I can, before, maybe the idea of plugging on a headset and, entering some kind of virtual world was appealing. But imagine how much more appealing if you could ha- have an AI at your disposal, and create a personalized experience
Yeah.
for yourself. So imagine that. Imagine you be able to prompt an AI to feed them enough data to create, maybe your mother or father have passed away and you miss them, and being able to create something in their shape or form or speak like them, and maybe
Okay.
like, wow, I get to, 5 minutes
Okay.
of, or imagine another whole different area. I want to spend 10 minutes on the football pitch playing with superstars. I could create this
Right.
idea of a football field and jump on it and feel like I'm, I don't know. These are wild ideas, but I think a lot of more of that is on the way.
True, true. So if I want to be rich, how can I be rich by using AI?
There are so many tools. So just to name a few: ChatGPT, Cursor. Cursor uses Claude. Claude's 3.5, Sonnet, LLM. There's Replit. There's Lovable. Like there's hundreds of these, but like some of the ones I use, I've named at your disposal. On your phone, or easily accessible on the internet. If you have an idea or a plan or a product you want to build,
Yeah.
there's never been an easier time. Go use these tools, build something of value. You can build an MVP of a product very,
Yeah.
very quickly, much easier than before. You don't have to spend tens and thousands of pounds. You can have an MVP very quickly built out, learn if people are interested, and develop that product further. And you never know whether, in terms of value, where, in terms of money making, where that could take you.
Okay. So just go in the right way and maybe you can make a money if you use it in the right way.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I think there's tons of money to be made. And I think the blocker before
Yeah.
was that, I had this great idea of a piece of software or app or something, but creating that idea is going to be, I can't do it because I don't know how to code.
Yeah.
It cost me too much money to get an engineer. Forget all you can, the gap to that
Yeah.
idea is never been closer. It's close so much that there's not much in your way.
Okay. So will Web3 and blockchain change the internet forever?
I think it has already. And I think there's definitely an interesting space to keep an eye on for sure. I think, people, this idea of having things on the blockchain that's accessible by everyone. So imagine, I own a house, I sell it to you, and the transaction of that is recorded on the blockchain. So that's there. That transaction exists. It's there forever. There can be no dispute ever in the future of who owns this. It's, it's legally, everyone can see, it's transparent.
Yeah.
So if we think about that idea and then expand that idea to a lot of things that we do in our everyday lives, I think there's definitely big possibility of a change there.
So now it's my favorite question. Is AI dangerous?
I think we'd be naive to not worry about it.
Okay.
It's going to get smarter, faster. It's going to be able to do things that we can't even imagine. So I think you'll be naive not to think that, countries or bad actors are not going to use AI to cause some sort of threat or use it for misinformation. Or so I think we definitely have to keep an eye on that space. I can, this idea of taking AI, creating a video of someone saying something that they haven't actually said. If that feels real, hey, how come this person has said this wild thing? And you're like, wow, if it's their face, they're speaking. So it's only gonna. I think it'd be naive for us not to worry about that kind of thing. I think it's definitely gonna be a thing. I think we just have to educate people, tell people to watch out for these things. If you see something really crazy, someone saying something, it's like, hold on a minute, is this real?
Real or not?
Ask for a few more questions, find out a bit more rather than react immediately.
Yeah, and as we can see, there's a lot of example on the social media. People are putting someone else's face on someone else and creating a story, just which is like people are using in the wrong way. So
absolutely. So so it happens. I think we live in so the problem is, like, you could create something, like I said, there's some misinformation. And before, you could create the misinformation, that's one thing. Now you can create the misinformation and feed it to millions of
and
people.
people just believe it.
Yeah.
Some people like, oh, that's true. The person said it. But the truth behind it, no one knows it.
And we have short attention spans. We see something, wow. And then the next, we screwed up another, wow. So I think those things are definitely an issue. But I think, people over time will start to learn, oh, wow. After a few maybe reactions, they'll be like, oh, actually, that wasn't real. And so hopefully, people will be a bit more vigilant.
Okay. So my next question for you is, are website even necessary anymore with the AI powered platform?
I think still necessary. So the thing with AI is so fast changing. I can tell you one thing today, by tomorrow, next week, it's the landscape has changed a little bit. So our website still relevant and necessary? Absolutely, I think so. Will it be necessary next year? I think so. Will it be necessary in 3 years' time? I don't know. But I don't see any change there. I think websites and putting your online presence out there and having a way to access your website, whether it's a website, service, product, portfolio, I think it's still relevant for sure.
So as a web designer expert, which apps or platforms are your favorite, which you would like to use anytime?
For me personally, some of the tools that I use are Figma, Webflow, Figma to design, Webflow to develop. When it comes to AI, I use ChatGPT, I use Claude, I use Replit, I use Lovable. So those are my current favorites. There are a few more tools that help you write and stuff, but I'd say those are definitely my favorites. The ones I use the most.
Is there any platform or website free to use to create a website?
Lovable. Like a lot of these tools have a free plan, so they might limit you to how much you can prompt or how much you can use it in a day.
Okay.
But most of these tools have freely, you can access it free. Maybe they'll ask you to be on a paid plan if you want to use it more than the average user. But I pay for ChatGPT and I pay for Claude as well.
Okay.
So something like £20 a month, and the value that I get in return is
it good? Okay. So you said it, so that's
yeah.
So do you think ChatGPT is making people lazy?
I don't think it's making people lazy. I'd say it's definitely. I think what you should do is maybe use it in with a little bit more attention, in the sense of, if it's doing a boring task, I don't see that as lazy. I just think that's you just being productive and handing over boring tasks to AI, and you can focus on your more important task, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think lazy is the right word. I think if you want to be lazy, you can absolutely use ChatGPT to be very, very lazy. Prompt it once, get an answer, read the answer and be like, that will do. And, slap it in your email or document and be like, here you go. If you want to do that, you can. But I think that's more on you than the tool making you lazy. I think more if you use AI, something that takes you 30 minutes, if AI can do it in a few minutes, and then you can proofread it and be like, oh, this sounds right. This is exactly what I want to say.
Okay.
Here, go send it off. I think that's quite productive.
All right. Do you think robots are replacing human
with the jobs or different things?
I think it'll have a big impact.
Okay.
You can already see like places like Amazon, the way they operate their warehouse is very technology focused.
Yeah.
Previously, I think it was more human focused. So I definitely see robots and tech coming into a lot of spaces, but maybe in the like warehouses or non-human facing businesses and things like that. Whereas I still feel humans. Imagine your day. Imagine you go to the coffee shop and there's no human, there's a robot. Then you go to shopping and I think just this idea of robots taking over everywhere I don't quite see it.
People will miss the human
Yeah, I
kind of
think the
touch
human.
and the interaction and everything. You're going to the shop and there's no one greeting you nicely with a smile. You go and check the screen. You will go 10 days, but not 11 days.
Yeah,
Or
that's
even
exactly how I
uh,
feel. How I feel. I think the social aspect, the human face-to-face interaction. I don't think people realize how important that is day to day. It's existed for ever since humans have existed, and it's something it's deeply embedded in us that we need.
Yeah.
Um, Imagine, I don't know, imagine, all of that is gone. I think there'll be a big hole left, like a void left to fill, and I don't think robots is going to be the answer. But although I do think it's going to come along and take over some parts, but not your everyday life.
True, true. So, what are the top tech skills you will need to survive in 2025?
Coding and being a builder, not specifically coding. Builder means I'm able to take my idea from concept to reality or
Okay.
MVP very quickly. That's a builder.
Yeah.
So whether it's design, development, strategy, it's combining those skills.
Yeah.
I think those and being a builder,
Yeah.
being an all-round generalist that knows a little bit about everything.
Yeah.
I think that's a very powerful like stack to have in terms of tech.
Yeah.
So if you can design, you can develop, you can strategize, you know how to market. If you can do those things, and then alongside you use AI to supercharge you or make you more productive, I think unstoppable.
Okay. Well, so if my viewers or if there's a people who wants to connect with you, how they can do that?
I have a website. Well, it's in my portfolio, so it's koysor.me, KOYSOR.me,
Okay.
koysor.me. I'm on Twitter at akoysor, AKOYSOR. Instagram, same, AKOYSOR. And on my website there's my email. I'm on Twitter. I don't tweet as much, but I'm definitely active. Like
Yeah.
I watch,
Sure.
I follow.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So before we finish, what advice would you like to give for the viewers and the upcoming generation?
be curious. Be someone of action. You know, for me, if you have an idea, to execute on that idea, it's not as difficult as it was before. It's way easier. The gap has closed. Like you can take your idea from 0 to 1,
Yeah.
at least to MVP,
Yeah.
and that doing that has never been easier.
Yeah.
So I think, tools by themselves, they're great,
Yeah.
but like if they're not used or not made, taken advantage of in the sense of, you're not the one driving the action to learn more and use these tools,
Yeah.
it's not going to be productive. So I'd say be curious, keep your eye on the AI space,
Okay.
because I think that area is going to change constantly very, very, very fast, and become a builder.
True that you mentioned that. Okay. Thank you for giving us time and thank you for educating me and the viewers and a lot of people. I'm really happy to have you on our show. And thank you for giving us time, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
Thank you. AI is here and it's changing the game. Some people will lose, but others will win big. The key is to learn and adopt. Those who will use AI will succeed, while those who ignore it might fall behind. So, what will you do? Type AI win in the comments if you're ready to take a charge of your future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to The Yogi Show to become a part of our YouTube family and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update.